Today, we're making the toxic lime. It's not really toxic, I don't think.
Hope.
But it's got lime.
This episode is sponsored by Stefan, Joseph, Linda, Ray, and Amy, and many others. Thanks for supporting the show. You can show your support by donating at everydaydrinkers.com/donate.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're creating the toxic lime. This recipe was submitted by Martin, a drink enthusiast, an avid drink enthusiast from Sweden. So what we're going to do is another fairly simple drink, another drink with a citrus or lemon lime soda. I had 7-Up. I'm continuing to use the 7-Up. I got a second one in case I run low. Let's see, we've got 2 ounces of citrus rum. This is going to be build and stir for people, so that means right into there.
Thanks for explaining that.
Hey, anytime I need this. 2 ounces of citrus rum. I'm using Don Q, just like a citrus flavors. Limon. It's the only citrus rum I have. I just found that out, and that's weird. I need to get more citrus rum. I'm putting a line in the sand.
Okay, good for you.
Need it. So sweet, we've got, basically what we're building here is a simple syrup because we're going to use 2 ounces of citrus rum, an ounce of simple syrup, an ounce, I've already made that, an ounce of lime juice. Boom. You've got your sweet sour mix kind of building. We're going to do a dash. This is really for color. I'll dash in here because it's easier to pour. A dash of Blue Curacao. A dash of Midori. We may dash some more after because probably wanted to add the citrus first, or the 7-Up first, but whatever. And if you're just looking for something that's kind of neat to see, there's that. That looks pretty neat. Toxic lime in the coconut. There's some blue stuck in my ice holes.
Sounds interesting.
What do you think of that color? Wow.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, I was going to maybe add some more Blue Curacao, but I don't think I want to. It's kind of
Different.
yeah. It's like Fresca.
Yeah, it is actually.
I did it.
It does look like fresh.
It's not Mountain Dew, it's Fresca. Woo! Toxic lime. Also, for a garnish, what Martin had suggested is cutting up some lime and throwing it in there, which I would have done if I had any limes left that weren't either rotting in the thing or...
Lovely.
I had one cut from a couple weeks ago, and apparently it started to sprout flowers or something, and so that wasn't very good.
Oh, come on, that'd be a pretty garnish.
For the mold cocktail?
It had flowers.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! Woohoo!
Toxic?
I was not prepared for the amount of bite. That was awesome. 1 minute. It's sour. But, it's sour, but the sour bite, the edge, gives it like a rum taste in the finish. Normally, with that much craziness and the 7-Up in there, you don't get a lot of alcohol bite, but there was a little bit at the end. These guys, they're not going to contribute a lot of flavor. They're going to contribute some color. Depending on how much you dash in there, it will do that. But otherwise, you've got a citrus drink. If you were to just take 7-Up and add lime, lemon, citrus, rum to it, it will probably hide pretty good. Not very exciting. But for me, maybe it's just me, but when I start to bring in some sweetness and some specifically sour mix, freshly squeezed sour mix, it just makes everything feel so much more like a higher class cocktail. Like you actually put some work into it. You didn't just go, all right. There was some effort. And I like effort because you could taste effort. And I believe people out there who are making drinks for their friends and family know that the reason they're calling on you is because they could taste effort and that you're putting it into the drink. So simple drink.
Wow, that's deep.
It is pretty deep. I'm gonna keep doing some of those. I'm gonna build a whole show on just sharing my wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go almost super sour, but not quite, because there is some simple syrup that does kind of round out that sour bite. But there is initially attack. If you haven't had anything sour for a while and you're very neutral base mouth, and you just put that in, it just really attacks you, but in a good way. It's not super sour, so it's just striking, and it keeps you thinking like striking, strike a pose. It's a little Madonna for you.
Vogue.
Yeah. Question of the day. Somebody asked me to ask this question. Actually, today I think I saw it. What is the most expensive bottle of something that you've purchased? Maybe it's a single barrel. Maybe it's Johnny Walker Blue. Maybe it's a ancient version of some tequila, like Don Julio. I can't 42. I don't remember. There's something that costs like 150. What is the most expensive thing you've purchased? And you know what? Some people's budgets are like $20 to $30. So for you, $50 may be a big buy. That's fine. What's the most expensive alcohol that you purchased, and was it worth it? That's deep.
Very.
everydayDrinkers.tv and yes.com for those wondering why I use .tv. I use both. I'm just that good. And .tv costs me like extra $10. Anyway, we're teaching you how to drink.